And that...
At least he looks very... Hey, hang on a minute, George, show us this.
Get off. Situation normal in the commentary box.
John McGuinness. And they call him Fat Boy.
That's outrageous. I'll be hearing from my lawyers. John McGuinness. It worked for Neil Hodgson. John McGuinness leads the 250, as befits the reigning champion. He's been there, done that.
He's having almost as much fun as we are.
Nearly.
Notice you didn't get a word in about my nose there.
I was...
Still, it's McGuinness from Callum Ramsey. Ramsey on bike 60 there, but Darren Barton. Whoa. Darren Barton, now there's a man on the team help hire assist bike. That's, good old Robin Appleyard that looks after that.
Excellent. Another good Yorkshire team. There's another Yorkshire one. Dear me, Callum.
Scotsman on the Caledonia Homes bike. And back comes Barton round the outside. Well, Neil McKenzie won't want to watch this because Neil McKenzie is paying for Callum Ramsey.
And Jason Davis has just decided to join in on number 17 in the middle of it all.
Jason Davis, well, fire. Jason Davis. Yes, go on.
I think having help that big on your bike is not necessarily a good thing.
Oh, Darren Barton is looking like a man on a mission. Sorry, mate, what was that?
I think that big help on Darren Barton's bike is causing me some amusement in a childish sort of way.
Indeed, I know what you're saying as the back marker streamed through. Oh, dear me, 36 is down. That's a problem for Pete Jennings, the Dewsbury Pete Jennings. Don't get the wrong one. Redwood Racing's Yamaha man down on the floor. Well, I thought he was on a Yamaha anyway.
Single-sided swing arm says a Honda to me.
Yes, indeed. He's absolutely right. Thank you for that. Graphics are right. You as well. Just to show you how much I know. So, Ramsey and Barton, well, doing a great job, Callum Ramsey, of letting John McGuinness get away from him.
Very much.
Ramsey and John McGuinness, of course, great mates off the track. In fact, some of their antics I couldn't possibly podcast.
No, not before 9 o'clock anyway.
But Ramsey really needs to get on to John McGuinness. He's only 2 points behind him in the championship. 25 points for a win, 20 for second place, 16 for third.
Watch Jennings, number 17. He looks like he means it.
Jackson,
number 9, yes.
You were talking about Jason Davis, were you? 17?
I was.
Not Jennings.
Did I say Jennings? That's why his name was in my mind, Keith. Apologies to all concerned.
Dear me, out through Maggots, down towards Beckett's. A wave yellow flag means we have someone that is in the sandpit. It's not McGuinness, he's already gone through. Beckett's corner then, down through Ireland, onto Farm. Down on the Farm.
And number 21 is Tom Tunstall, another Yorkshireman from Huddersfield, who's hovering into the background of this picture. As Barton on number 3 gets the jump, Jackson goes for the inside. Gets his nose chopped off.
I tell you what, Lee Jackson, very nice young man. I spoke to him after his Snetterton race. I didn't get a chance to talk to him during race day. And Paget's of Batley are the men that prepared that motorcycle for him, and they certainly have got it going very quickly. Snetterton, I have to say, his and McGuinness's bikes look very good. John McGuinness sticks.
There he is.
Did it on lap 3, 1 minute 27.021. There it is.
93 miles an hour, no less.
93.
And this is
16 miles an hour. John McGuinness, how smooth does he look?
I was just going to say, he's away from the hurly-burly of that fight for second place, and that is a fight. And the guy who's so good round the Isle of Man, he's so good round the Speed Bowl at Daytona. Versatile is the word that comes to mind. I think he'll ride at Donington next weekend on a 500 V-twin as a wild card in the Grand Prix.
He's taken that Castrol Honda ride this afternoon. Barton is in second place, just from Lee Jackson on bike number 9. Yeah, John McGuinness riding in the Super Sports race later on, qualified in 4th place at Snetterton, but after crashing the 250 in qualifying practice, had a too big a fat hand and too sore a left ankle. I mean, 2 fairly critical items on your body for a motorcycle rider. Right hand, of course, operates throttle and front brake, which is fairly major kit, and the left foot operates the gear change.
Yeah, that sort of sorts you out, doesn't it?
Even more amusing, in the 250 race that he finished 3rd in at Snetterton, the quick shifter broke. And the quick shifter, for those of you that are unaware of what a racing quick shifter does, when he lifts the lever to change gear, he doesn't have to shut the throttle. It all happens automatically.
No mention.
Drops the revs just a little bit and changes gear all on its own. So, of course, by the quick shifter packing up, it means his left foot's got to do more work. It means he's got to actually shut the throttle with his right hand that was damaged and then open it up again. Sounds like an easy operation, but of course at 140 miles an hour it can be a bit tricky.
With a hand the size of a cow's udder was not particularly easy on him, was it? I'm not surprised he didn't ride the Super Sport bike. Looking forward to seeing him on it. It'll be his first race on it, won't it?
Seeing him right now. There he is. So John McGuinness still leading this race from Darren Barton now in second place. Jackson third. Callum Ramsey, I think, has slipped to 4th place now. And Jason Davis behind him. Tom Tunstall's there. Steve Sawford. No doubt about number 1 though. The Demon Vimto Honda boys, even Paul Bird's had a different hair. I think it's haircut week. We're halfway through
there's a lot of it about, isn't there?
Paul Bird has gone back to his natural hair colour.
Yes, from a very unnatural hair colour he had a few weeks ago. The lead was 2.2 seconds last time round for McGuinness. And the question is, if Barton and Jackson and co sort themselves out and start chasing him rather than fighting amongst themselves.
Well, Barton and Jackson aren't the ones that you've got to concern yourself with, really. It's Callum Ramsey in the championship. Callum Ramsey sits on 13 points at the moment, and that will extend McGuinness's lead in the series at the half distance. And half distance in the season, I mean. And that really will be something that John McGuinness needs. I mean, he's had a bit of an up and down season, McGuinness. Found himself on the floor at Redgate Corner at the Donington round when he needn't expect it. That was a quick shifter problem, or a gear lever problem, if I remember. He didn't get it down the next gear, didn't scrub the speed off going into the turn, arrived 5 miles an hour too quick, and paid the penalty by eating some sand. Ireland's corner. I love this part of the track.
It's great pictures. Number 4 going through Steve Johnson
from Colville, yes.
We have a look downfield at some of the action, and back now with the leader John McGuinness. 2.20 seconds was the time last time round. I think that's come down a bit. I'm looking out the commentary box window. They're in the complex.
I tell you what, do I enjoy being at trackside?
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Superb view, watching McGuinness at work. He really is looking so very good. Nice and smooth through the long woodcut corner, right in front of our commentary position. He was right over. That is such a fast turn on a 250. They carry so much corner speed, probably more than the Superbikes through there.
Yep, the little bikes often do carry. These are pure racing bikes, of course, these 250s, not based on anything you see in the showrooms, just toolroom specials you used to call them in the old days. But Grand Prix class, Grand Prix regulations that govern these motorcycles, absolutely.
John McGuinness, what he would give to be... Gary Haslam. Now then, Gary Haslam found himself in all sorts of trouble early on. When we look down at... Oh, dear me, where is he? 14th, Jim?
14th, he's worked his way up to, from an entry of, 8 rows of them.
Yeah, he was originally on the second row of the grid, I think.
First row,
sorry, he was.
And he was absolutely stone last going into turn 1 for the first time.
So that was Gary Haslam. Gary Haslam with a bit of work to do as well. I've got so much paperwork on this disc. I can't sit my way through it.
It looks like your accounts, Keith, in here at the moment.
You'd be able to smell them before you could see them. Cell number 7, Gary Haslam, it is then leading this group. 2. I'll tell you what, there's a bit of work to be done for review. That's Pete Berwick from the Team DBK Racing Honda.
Back with the leader again, John McGuinness, 2.1 seconds, so he put a 10th on him last time round. I thought the pack were catching, they're not.
Barton still in 2nd place, Jackson still in 3rd place, Callum Ramsey still in 4th place. That's quite a gaggle of 3 that are battling away for the 2nd place honours, and I don't think that's going to be over a minute. McGuinness goes right past in front of us, he has to look across to his right to look at pit boards. And there's Jackson, look at Darren Barton, he's got a jack in the box.
He's an X125 British champion.
Pop-up toaster, we want the air brakes on here, so he sticks everything out into the air to try and slow himself down as well. But Lee Jackson looking very calm, cool and collected. Snedden was no fluke. He's right there with the pole man. Remember, Darren Barton was the pole man.
And if you think you recognise the Jackson colours, that's the Paget's team. They run a J. Vincent in 250 Grand Prix, of course, on an Aprilia, not a Honda.
Indeed, the one thing that you can guarantee about the Paget team is if their man wins, we're all on for a good drink later. Callum Ramsey there in 4th place, number 60 on the Caledonia Homes Yamaha. Neil McKenzie, as I've said many times, there we go. Callum Ramsey, of course, the winner at the last round at Snellerton, and looking pretty cool.
He looked good as well, didn't he?
He did look good. Mind you, Callum Ramsey always looks good. He's got a great start. He's right there with Darren Barton. He's gone past Barton. Barton made a mistake there. Or had his bike gone pop like it did at Snellerton. At Snellerton, he I'll spit it out, Julian.
I'll talk about John McGuinness.
He had a machine failure, I had a mouth failure.
Brain-to-mouth interface problem.
You will get some relief if I have a mouth failure, Julian, that's for sure. Looking at number 1, John McGuinness, race leader. Darren Barton was in 2nd place, he ain't anymore. Jackson is there. Ramsey has got past Barton as well. So will Barton, is it terminal?
This is the question we'll answer in a minute. They're going to come round in front of us any second now.
It's over the line. McGuinness, from where I'm sitting, he looks absolutely stunning. And Barton is back in 3rd place. So Barton has slipped to 3rd place, but there's no catching John McGuinness. He's got another outrageous hairdo as well, hasn't he? Look, I'm talking about his helmet actually, because he wrote off the
arty one.
The vase. That was based on a vase in his sponsor's collection.
Yeah, it looked classical to me, I must say.
Well, I thought for a moment you're going to come up with a damned artist.
No.
And then he had a white helmet on at Snellerton last time round, but now we've got
a more restrained headwear.
Well, I have have to say, I was just suddenly, it gave me a bit of a jerk there to remember Steve Henshaw, because Steve Henshaw had a very similar style of helmet to the top. This is a slightly more modified version.
Yes, yeah.